Okay, guys, let's get started. I welcome you all to this Microsoft Intune training session. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. So, my name is Kashif. I am from India, Mumbai. I have somewhere around 14 years of practical IT experience. So, I have worked on various technologies like SCCM, Intune, Active Directory.
Sorry, Kashif, we are not able to see your screen. It's a blank one.
You guys cannot see my screen?
I can see your screen, Kashif.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
can
I'm
see.
not able
So,
to see.
I'm not able
Sir,
to see.
it was similar for me, but when I disconnect the browser session and join from the Teams app,
let me
then I am able to see.
let me stop sharing and share again. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
You guys can see my screen?
Yes, sir, I am able
Um,
to see now.
It's a
Everyone?
blank.
No, no, no. Same blank.
Blank.
Yes, Kashif. From Teams
Here,
app,
Kashif,
yes, I
we are
can see.
able to.
Sir, Teams app, we need to join from the Teams app, I think. Web browser, there is some issue. I was also having the same issue. So need to join from the Teams app, not the web browser, web app.
Yes, exactly. I am also using Teams app.
For those who are on browser, you guys are not able to see the screen. Is that what you are saying?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes,
Strange.
exactly.
Interesting. Okay. So let me stop sharing. You guys can see the screen now, everyone?
Not through Teams app.
No, sir. Can you reshare?
Not through Teams app.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm using Teams app and I can't see your screen now.
Now I am also not able to see the blank screen.
Also.
This is interesting. Okay. Stop sharing. Share again. Microsoft
Good morning, sir.
screen. Morning.
Okay, now able to see.
Is everyone able to see?
No,
Yes, sir.
Kashif, I'm not able to see.
थोड़ा
No,
कुछ
no,
साफ बताइए
Kashif.
मैंने आपको मैसेज किया था आपको कल रात से
Good morning, Kashif sir. I'm joining from UK. I think I'm a bit.
फिर ये कैसा
late.
22 का कैसा है
I hope I haven't missed a lot.
No, we just did the introduction. Okay. We did not start yet. So you guys still cannot see the screen, right? Those who are using the browser, right?
I think I can see I'm using a browser.
Okay. Who is still cannot see the screen?
Yeah, myself, Devas is not able to see your screen.
Since I'm not able to see.
You guys are using browser or Intune I mean Teams application?
Yeah, browser only.
Browser.
Okay. Can you
I'm trying
download
to
Teams
use Teams
application and
now.
join? Huh?
Yes, I'm trying to use Teams now. Just give
Yeah.
me a minute.
Debashish, you also download Teams application and join from Teams application. Ajaz, are you able to see the screen? Dil,
No,
are you able to see
I'm
the
not able
screen?
to see. No.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Ajaz, you need to download Teams application.
Okay. Okay. I'll do that.
Ajaz, you can see the screen now.
Yeah, I can see the screen. I'm still on the browser, but I can see it. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
அது வந்துருச்சு எனக்கு browser.
You can see the screen, Sasintha? Sasintha?
Hello, Kashif. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm able to see it from the browser itself.
Oh, you just rejoined, right?
No, I just was in the browser and it just started to work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyone who is still cannot see the screen? Debashish? Debashish? Debashish, you can see the screen now?
Yes, now I'm able to see.
Anyone who cannot see the screen? I think everyone can see the screen now, right? Okay. Dil, you joined a little late. Would you introduce yourself? Tell me about your background, your IT experience, your expectation from this training.
Yeah, sure. So hi, my name is Diljit, and I'm from UK. I've been in this industry for about more than 20 years now, and I work for a local government in the UK, and we are moving towards Intune. And my aim is to get a certification and also um, uh, get more information about how to package stuff in uh, Intune. So Intune is pretty new for me, and I really want to understand the nitty gritty of it, the concepts of it, the tricks and trips of it, um, and whatever additional which I probably don't know, and learn from everyone in the team who can uh, assist in any way. I've got a few packages which are pending, so I might throw in some questions if that's okay, with FV and stuff like that. So that's the aim. It's how to get around um, on packaging, basically, and how to uh, start repackaging stuff from SCCM, they're trying to move everything from SCCM into Intune. So that's the challenging bit, and we've been thrown into a deep end at the moment, a few of us. So that's the aim is to understand Intune and probably get onto certification. That's the aim. Thank you.
Okay, so currently you are using SCCM
Yes, we are. Yeah,
and now moving towards Intune.
Intune. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. Let's get started, guys. So I'm gonna introduce myself first. My name is Kashif. I am from India, Mumbai. I have somewhere around 14 years of practical IT experience. So I have worked on various technologies like SCCM, Intune, application packaging, Active Directory, Azure, PowerShell, and Windows Server Administration. But SCCM and Intune have been my primary focus. I started my career as a technical support assistant, and then I was moved into SCCM level 1, level 2, level 3 team, and then I'm working as a architect. My primary roles and responsibility is to implement technologies in organization. So I have implemented various technologies in various organizations. Apart from day-to-day the project task, I am involved in training, wherein I have trained more than 35,000 students globally. I am a BSc IT graduate. I completed my graduation from Mumbai University, and then I have completed various certification. So that's about me, guys. Now let's discuss about the duration of this training and the timing. So we will start on we will start at 10:30 a.m. India time on Saturday, right? 10:30 a.m. India time, right? So today is our first class, Sunday 10:30 a.m. India time, and the session is for 2.5 hour session. Okay, 2 hours 30 minutes. So that will go up to 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. India time. I'm talking about India time. Those who are in Finland and UK, you will have to convert in your time zone, guys. So 10:30 India time, we are starting, and the training will be for 2.5 hour session on Saturday and Sunday, and it is gonna take 6 weekends to finish all the topics. Uh, So basically, total 12 days training. Okay. In case if we have more questions or if we are not able to complete the uh, course content within 12 days, so we might go up to 14 days maximum. Okay, maximum 14 days. So Saturday and Sunday. So it's gonna take 1.5 months to finish all the topics, guys. Okay, that's the duration of this training. Now, I have already shared the course content with you guys. If you have not received it, you can message me on WhatsApp or call me. I will give you the course content. Now let's get started with Intune. Okay, so what is Intune? Intune is a Microsoft product. So Microsoft has developed this technology and they released in the market in the year 2010. Intune was released in the market. It was available for everyone in the year 2010. Okay. So Intune was previously managing mobile devices. So previously it was managing what? Android, iPhone, iOS devices. But later what Microsoft did, they added more and more operating system. So basically Intune is a mobile device management solution and mobile application management solution. So you can manage mobile devices from Intune. You can manage mobile application from Intune. So what all mobile devices you can manage from Intune? You can manage Android operating system. So you can control Android devices from Intune, like Android phone, Android TV, right? Then uh, you have iPhone, iOS devices, iPad, MacBook, Linux, and the most important one is Windows 10 and Windows 11. So this is one of the great features of Intune. You can manage Windows 10 and Windows 11 as well. So you can manage laptops, desktops, virtual machines, which are um, Windows 10 and Windows 11. Most of the mobile device management, like uh, we have Workspace ONE, IBM BigFix, Tanium, Mobile Iron, these are competitors of SCCM. They were focusing only on mobile devices. But what Microsoft did, they added management of Windows 10 and Windows 11. So because most of the organizations are using Windows computers, right? The employees are using Windows 10 and Windows 11 to access company resources. So this was one of the great feature introduced by Microsoft to manage Windows 10 and Windows 11. And that's the reason what happened. People started using this rather than any other mobile device management because it has everything. Okay. Now, this was going okay. It was not doing well after 2010. But what happened in the year 2020 or 21? In the year 2020 and 21, people started working from home due to COVID, right? So due to COVID-19, what happened? People started working from home. So they were using laptops, right? Working from home. So we had a lot of challenges to manage their devices. So those who are using SCCM at that time, they were facing a lot of challenges in order to make the device compliant because SCCM is primarily managing devices on the LAN network. When the devices are not on the LAN network, it is very difficult to manage those devices, right? So after 2020 and 2021, Intune started getting implemented in all the organization. So most of the organizations have already implemented Intune, or uh, some of the organizations are still getting migrated from SCCM to Intune. So devices which were being managed, for example, you have like 10,000 devices all over the globe. So they were being managed by SCCM. SCCM is currently, SCCM is primarily managing the devices on the LAN network. So you have to have the office premises LAN network, right? And devices are getting managed from LAN network. Basically, it is N. But what happens when user is working from home? Suppose user is at home, right? This device is not connected to the LAN network. So at that time, what happened? People started migrating from SCCM to Intune. So the devices which are not on the LAN network, Intune is started managing devices over the internet. So all the devices which are enrolled into Intune, they are being managed by they are being managed over the internet. So we don't have any dependency that we need to have the LAN network. User do not need to connect the laptop to office network, right? And that's the reason what happened. SCCM um, decline started. SCCM deployment went down and Intune deployment getting increased now. So most of the organization, whether it is a big organization or medium organization, you will see Intune is getting implemented to manage enterprise devices, to manage applications. Okay, so point number one, Intune it's a matured product. So if you would like to know why we should learn Intune, so there are many reasons. Point number one, it's a matured product. Point number two, it is there in almost big size and medium size organization. Wherever you go, you will find Intune. Either it is already implemented or people are implementing this uh, to manage enterprise devices. Point number three, it can manage mobile devices, right? Mobile devices plus Windows 10, Windows 11, desktops and laptops as well. Desktop plus laptops plus VM, virtual machine. You can manage desktops, laptops plus virtual machines. Point number four, you have good vacancies for Intune administrators. Okay, so those who are looking for Intune admin jobs, you can upload your resume on various job portals like Naukri, Monster, Indeed, Dice, and then you will start getting calls for interviews. You have good vacancies for Intune administrator than SCCM administrator. You can expect a good salary for working as Intune administrator. Okay, so those who are in India, you can expect a salary of rupees 800,000 Indian rupees per year. 8 lakh per year. Those who are in India, that's an average salary, guys. Those who are outside India can expect a salary of like 50 USD per hour as Intune administrator. Some of my students are getting around $80 per hour. Those who are in US, Canada, or European countries. So you have good salary for Intune administrator. Point number 8, you don't need to learn any coding languages. So no programming or coding languages here, right? Point number 7, easy to learn. So it's not like a complex technology wherein you have to like SCCM. SCCM is complex technology. You have to learn a lot. You have to understand the architecture. You have to implement the architecture yourself. Microsoft will give you all the installers and then you have to design everything and then implement. However, Intune, everything is already implemented by Microsoft. You just have to take subscription and then start working on it. Like Gmail, it's a SaaS product. It's a SaaS product, software as a service. You don't have to implement anything. You don't have to design any architecture. Everything is done by Microsoft. You just take the subscription and you are good to go. You start working on it. Okay. Point number 9, it has a good future. It has a good future. So you can make your career as Intune administrator. Okay. Because the way Microsoft is adding features in Intune, every month they are adding more and more features, right? So you this is not a new product which will get which will get replaced by any other product, right? So you have a good future. You can at least 10-15 years you this product is will stay in the market until unless some new technology comes into the market. Okay. Now Intune has very little competitions. So Intune competitors are there. For example, IBM Big Fix or HCL Big Fix, right? Then you have Tanium. Then you have Goods, Mobile Iron. Then you have Zen Mobile from Citrix, right? Then you have Workspace ONE from VMware. These are the competitors of Intune. Workspace ONE was leading in the market before COVID, but now Intune is on the top, and Intune is like monster in front of these tiny competitors. It's moving like a monster now. Okay? So wherever you go, you will find Intune. That's the reason you have good vacancies, good salary, and the most important part is easy to learn. So those who are from IT background, or even though if you are not from IT background, if you have basic computer knowledge, you will be able to learn Intune easily because it's not a complex technology. Got it? Now, so Intune manages mobile devices, right? Plus mobile applications. So in mobile devices, we have already discussed what all operating system it manages. Mobile application it will manage. So the application which is there inside mobile, for example, Office 365, right? Let's say Office 365 application. We can manage this application from Intune. We can control this application from Intune. How this application will get authenticated, how user can access this one, what will be the security policy for this application, will the user be able to copy the data of this application? Everything we can decide, right? How it is gonna be done. So in mobile devices, we can create two separate profile. Okay, one will be work profile, other one will be personal profile. So from work to personal, not possible. Data copying from work to personal, not possible. You cannot, user will not be able to copy data from work to personal. However, from personal to work, that can be possible. You can also block this one, but that is possible by default. From personal, you can copy the data from personal to work. So this is one type of uh, mobile device management. Second type, you can the device will have only one profile, and that will be work profile. User will not have any personal data. Okay, it will have only work data, right? Similarly, you can manage a computer. In computer, like your laptop, so you can have BYOD computer, bring your own device, or corporate owned device. Either it's a corporate device or BYOD. So Intune can manage this device, right? Intune can deploy um, policies, configuration profile, compliance policies, application updates, almost everything Intune can do. So you can have corporate devices or BYOD. You can create policies, right? You can deploy applications. You can deploy updates, right? You can deploy configuration. So there are various things which we can do it on laptops, various things which we can do it on mobile devices. Why do you need to manage devices? Okay. So suppose you have like 5,000 Android devices, 5,000 Android devices, right? Another 5,000 iPhone devices, iPhone. 5,000 MacBooks, right? And you have like 20,000 Windows devices. Now, some devices are in India, some devices are in US, some devices are in uh, America, Canada, right? The devices are located in multiple regions. Now, what you do, you enroll these devices into Intune. All these devices will get enrolled into Intune. And all these devices will be managed over the internet. So you don't need to have LAN connectivity for these devices. You don't need to plug in these devices, especially Windows, right? Because uh, iPhone will be on internet, Android will be on internet, Mac will be on internet. So you don't need to connect it to the LAN cable to get the policies, to get the application, to get managed through Intune. It will be on the internet itself. So from internet, um, over the internet, Intune is capable to deploy policies to the devices, deploy applications to the devices, deploy updates. So you will have complete control of these devices from Intune portal, no matter wherever you are. Suppose you are sitting in Hyderabad as Intune administrator. So you are in Hyderabad, right? And you would like to deploy Office 365 application on these 20,000 computers. So from Intune, you can deploy application to all these computers. Okay, you can deploy application to all these 20,000 computers. Suppose you need to install Google Chrome to all these MacBooks. From Intune, you can deploy Google Chrome to all these MacBooks, right? Suppose you would like to create some security policy for these iPhone, like user should not take a screenshot, or user cannot use Bluetooth, right? User cannot use um, screen capture, right? There are various things which you can do from Intune. So you can deploy policies to these iPhones. Similarly, you can deploy uh, policies for Android devices. Suppose I need to restart these 20,000 devices from Intune portal. I can restart all of them. Okay. So there are various things which you can do. So you will have complete control of these devices as Intune administrator. Now Intune is basically, let's talk about the Intune architecture. Intune architecture. Now Intune architecture is designed by Microsoft, and that is on Microsoft Azure data center. So data center is what? It's a big building, right? Inside that building, you will have multiple floors, and inside multiple floors, you will have multiple rooms, and inside multiple rooms, you will have multiple racks wherein the high configured servers will be there. So this is like a data center, like a building. Okay, this is data center building, data center building. And this will always be on a remote location, not in the city, because if you put data center in the city, it will be very expensive. So companies like Microsoft or IBM or um, Amazon, Google, what they do, they put the data center building in a remote location, right? So this is like a building, big building. Inside that you have multiple floors. Inside multiple floors, you have multiple rooms. Okay. Now in multiple rooms, you will have racks. Okay, you will have racks like shelf, right? And on each shelf, you will have high configured servers. Okay. So what Microsoft has done, so in each data center, almost in every data center, what they have done, they have dedicated, they have taken, for example, these 3 rooms for Intune. Okay, so all these servers will be for Intune. These 3 rooms are for, I'm just giving you an example. It could be more than 3 rooms, right? 30 rooms or 300 rooms. So let's say these 3 rooms are dedicated for Intune. So Intune servers will be there. So when you create your subscription. If you are in India, and suppose this is India data center. Suppose you are in India, so when you create your subscription will get created in Intune, Azure data center, which is there in India. So in India data center, your subscription will get created. So this is called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. What do you mean by cluster? Cluster means when you have more than one racks, you know, combination of multiple racks is called service fabric cluster. These are called service fabric cluster. So it is called Azure Service Fabric Cluster. So combination of multiple racks in together, if you would like to name it, we call it as Azure Service Fabric Cluster. So Intune is basically configured on Azure Service Fabric Cluster. So when you create your subscription will get created in one of the racks. For example, your subscription is created here. So you will receive one space. Okay, that space you will be able to utilize that space. Nobody else will have permission to access that space. Somebody creates Intune account, for example, John has created Intune subscription in India data center. So he got this space. Let's say Kashif is creating another subscription, right? Intune subscription. So he will get another space here. So John will not have access to Kashif data center. Kashif Intune space, and Kashif will not have access to John Intune space. So the space will be only for that particular organization. For example, James is creating his subscription. So James will get this space, Kashif is going to get this space, and John is going to get this space. So in data center, you will get some space, and that space is only accessible to you. Nobody else will have permission to access that space. So that is called tenant. Suppose there is a mall, right? Inside that mall, you take a shop. That shop, you are paying for that shop. Every month you are paying the rent for that shop. So similar concept. So that space you will get, and you will have to pay for it. Every month you need to pay based on the space which you are occupying. Suppose if your space is bigger, you will have to pay more. If your space is less, you will have to pay less. So it depends on number of devices. If you have thousands and thousands of devices, you will have to pay more. If you have, like hundreds of devices, you will have to pay less. So that is how the architecture is designed on Azure data center, and it is on Azure Service Fabric Cluster. Okay. So Microsoft data center is located almost in 55 countries now. 55 countries. So you have US data center, Canada data center, China data center, right? So almost everywhere you will find Azure data center. Azure data center. So if you are in India, right? So your account will get created in India. If you are in US, for example, then your account will get in US data center. If you are in China, your account will get created here. If you are in Canada, so depends on your region. So whatever is closest to you, your subscription will get created in that location. So I'm going to show you the architecture of Intune. So Intune architecture. Okay, so this is the architecture of Intune. Microsoft has designed this one. You don't have to configure anything in this one. Everything is done by Microsoft, and Microsoft is updating this adding more and more features every month. Okay, so what you do when you create your subscription, so you get web console. Basically you get what? Web console. In web console you will have permission to access your Intune space. You will have access to Intune tenant or Intune space, right? So in web console, whatever the changes you would like to do, you do it through web console, and your changes will get recorded here under the configuration and reporting. It is going to get recorded, and finally it will go to Graph API. Graph API is what? It is a communicator between you and Intune services in the backend. It's like a communication bridge. So your changes will get understood by Graph API. Graph API will understand your changes, what you would like to do, and then Graph API will pass it on to Intune services. Okay, Intune services, you have configure devices, then you have protect data, and you have manage application. So mobile device management comes under this one, configure devices. Then protect data, you can protect your application data, and you can manage applications. So whatever the changes you would like to do, your changes will be given to Microsoft Intune services in the backend, and accordingly the configuration will happen in the backend. Okay, so you have to basically configure uh, the the policies, the security policies, compliance policies, configurations, app deployment, update deployment, right? And accordingly it is going to configure in the cloud, right? And that policy will be applied to all the devices, Windows devices, Mac OS, Android, iOS, iPad, Linux boxes. Got it? It has a config, it has an integration with various other technologies. For example, SCCM. Intune has an integration with SCCM using co-management. That means SCCM devices can also be managed by Intune. Okay. Then you have integration with Microsoft Entra ID, the cloud version of Active Directory. So Active Directory is on-premises Active Directory. I will talk about that later on. So in the cloud, we have Microsoft Entra ID. So it has an integration with Microsoft Entra ID. It has an integration with App Store, Google Play Store, Microsoft Store, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, right? Plus Microsoft 365. So we'll discuss about these later on. Right now, you don't have to understand this one completely. You just understand the overview of this. Later on, when we do the practical, you will get more knowledge on this one, how the things are integrated in Intune when we do the practical. So what we do, we basically create subscription, and then we start configuring devices, we start managing devices, we start deploying policies and all. Okay, that's the high level architecture. Now I'm going to talk about Intune license. So it's not a free product. You will have to pay for it. So if you would like to manage your devices or manage your application, you will have to pay for it. So you need to pay, you need to take this license, Microsoft Intune Plan 1. Okay, Plan 1, or you can take Microsoft Intune Plan 2, or you can take Microsoft Intune Suite license, or Microsoft Intune for Education. These are some of the licenses available for you to implement in organization. Generally, in organization, we take this one, Microsoft Intune Plan 1. Now, what is the cost of this one? The cost is $8 per month per user. $8 per month per user. So suppose um, you have 1,000 employees. How many employees? 1,000 employees. So you will have to take 8,000. Sorry, you will have to take 1,000 Intune license. So you will have to pay around $8,000, 8,000 USD per month. Okay, per month you will have to pay to Microsoft for that license. Now you don't have any restriction how many devices you can manage. In SCCM you have restriction. In SCCM you cannot manage more than some number of devices. If you have more than that number of devices, you will have to purchase another SCCM license. Okay, so your primary site in SCCM or central administration's site has a limit of number of devices to manage, but in Intune you don't have any limit. You can manage millions of devices from Intune portal. Okay, the only thing is you will have to pay to Microsoft for the number of licenses you are consuming. Now this Microsoft Intune Plan 1 is included in Microsoft 365 E3, E5, Enterprise Mobility Plus Security. All these are licenses. Okay, these are all licenses. So in these licenses, these are like a, these are uh, having multiple licenses. So it's a combination of multiple licenses. So if you take Microsoft 365 E3 license in Microsoft Intune Plan 1 is already included in this one. Okay. Similarly, if you take this one, Microsoft Intune Plan 1 is already included in this one. So if you take any of these licenses, so Microsoft Intune Plan 1 is already included in these licenses. So in production, we take this one, generally this one or the first one. Depends on organization to organization, guys. Okay. Microsoft Intune Plan 1 license, $8 per month per user you need to pay. Depends on number of licenses you would like to consume. Now we will discuss about lab setup. Now I believe in theory plus practical knowledge. So if you have theory plus practical knowledge, you will be able to perform the task in your day-to-day work profile. If you just have theory knowledge, you will not be able to perform. You will get confused. So what we do in the training, we do the practical as well. You will have to set up your practical lab. Each one of you have to have a practical lab. Okay, I will guide you how to set up your practical lab. So for practical lab, you need what? You need a Windows computer. If you have Mac, that's also okay, but I will recommend if you have a Windows computer, then that will help you a lot. So you need a computer. So either it's a laptop or a desktop. So you need a computer. And that should have Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system. Okay. Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system. Now RAM. Minimum, this is memory, how much memory you need to have on that computer. Minimum 8 GB RAM. Okay, then processor, you need to have minimum 4 core processor. Okay, then you have to have hard disk space, minimum 100 GB free space, 100 GB free space. Okay, that's the hardware configuration required to set up your lab in for Intune practical. So you need to have a computer which should be Windows 10 or Windows 11, 8 GB of RAM, processor 4 core, hard disk 100 GB free hard disk space. Now you also need to have a credit card to take Intune subscription. Okay, Visa or Master credit card you need to take Intune subscription. So we are not going to pay anything. We are going to take 30 days free trial. 30 days free trial. Okay, so we are going to take 30 days free trial, and eventually we will add 30 days extra, and that will also be free. So total we will get 60 days to do the practical. So our training will get over within 45 days. You will still have 15 more days extra to do the practical before Microsoft asks for any payment. So you will be charged after 60 days. Okay, but these 60 days is free of cost. You don't have to make any payment to Microsoft. That's a free of cost. So what you do, after 58 days or 59 days, we cancel the subscription so that we don't have to pay anything. It will be completely free for us. But you need to have a credit card to create your subscription. Okay, that's the requirement. So you need to have Windows 10 or 11 computer, 8 GB of RAM, 4-core processor, and 100 GB free hard disk space. Now, when you have this, what will you do? We will create one Windows computer here. We will create one Linux computer. We will create one MacBook. Okay, so that will be Windows computer, Windows 10 or Windows 11. That is going to be Linux box, Linux, and this is going to be MacBook. And all these devices we will manage through Intune. So we will enroll these devices into Intune portal, and we will be deploying policies, application updates, right, to these devices to see how the things are done in the production environment. Okay, so at least this configuration is required for you to do the practical. Plus you need to have a mobile phone, Android or iOS. I think that everyone will have it, Android or iOS mobile phone, so that we will be enrolling mobile phone to Intune as well and see how the things are done on mobile devices, how the things are deployed on mobile devices as well. Okay, that's the lab requirement. A computer with good internet connectivity plus a mobile phone. Now, how we will do the practical? So I will share. If you have two monitors, then it is well and good. Let's say you have two monitors. If you have two monitors, okay, then on one monitor you will see what is happening. Like I am sharing my screen and you are watching it. So you can watch it on one screen, and on other screen you can do the task. Okay, side by side. If you have two monitors, if you have only one monitor, for example, you don't have two monitors, then you join the meeting on computer, right, plus mobile. You can join the meeting on mobile and computer both. So on mobile you can see, and on computer you can do the task, so that side by side you can watch it what is going on the screen and perform the task on your computer. I hope you guys are clear with this. So I want everyone to do the practical. I don't want anyone to lag behind, or you have to do you have to attend the session. Each session, you don't have to miss any session, guys. All the session will get recorded, that's fine, but still you have to attend each and every session. I don't want anyone to, you know, to miss any session. Okay, now before we proceed further, I want you guys to let me know in case if you have any questions so far. Anyone has any question in terms of lab or in terms of the architecture, so far whatever we have discussed? Sintha, Dil, Ijaz.
So far, I don't have any questions. I'm just trying to connect to the meeting from their laptop so that I can work on the current laptop where I'm attending the
You
meeting.
are using MacBook.
MacBook. I'm using the Windows, and I'm trying to move the meeting to the MacBook so that I can use the Windows for the lab setup.
Okay. So yes, on MacBook, if you have two computers, you can do the join the meeting on two computers, and on one of them you can watch it, and another one you can perform the task. Okay. Anyone has any question?
Kashif, Devas is here.
Mhm.
So once that credit card is used, same credit card, I think it would not be used in next time, right?
Yeah, good question. If you have used credit card in past, you cannot use the same credit card. Suppose this credit card is already used, right? So you cannot use the credit card again because that is already utilized. You will have to have a new credit card, new phone number, new email address to create a new free trial account. So if you have already created your account in the past with um, a phone number, an email address, and credit card. So these three things, what Microsoft does it, they keeps these information for their record. The next time if you are using any of these information to create your Intune account, it's not gonna let you do that.
They
Okay.
recorded phone number also, right?
Yeah, they keep phone number as
What
well.
happened yesterday? I was trying to do
Hmm.
with a new account, new email ID, but they are not allowing me to do that free account. Okay.
Hmm.
So phone number need to be changed, right?
Phone number, email address, and credit card.
Mhm.
You have to have change. You need to change all these
Debit
three
card,
things.
shall I use
Debit card,
debit?
not all debit card is accepted. Some of the debit cards are accepted. Those which are Visa debit card, I think. So
Okay.
you can try, but
Yeah.
uh, a credit card will definitely work. Debit card,
Yeah.
some of them will not work. Okay.
Okay. Second question, Kasif, is there any drawback in Intune compared to SCCM or other tools or disadvantages, which is means it is not using now, it will be they will be means developed in future. Like, is there any drawback or any such?
Intune drawback is you cannot build, you cannot image the machine as you can do it on a SCCM. So Pixie imaging is not available in Intune. Okay, however, that is available in SCCM.
Okay.
Also,
And
the
server.
reports are good
Mhm.
in SCCM reports. You have good reports in SCCM if you compare with Intune. Intune reports are not as good as SCCM because Intune reports are still in evolution mode right now.
Okay. And why servers or means SCCM will be remain as it is, right, for managing server?
Yeah, one more
Or
disadvantage is you cannot manage Windows Server. You cannot manage Windows Server from Intune.
yes.
The SCCM will keep on managing servers. So what Microsoft is gonna do, Microsoft will keep SCCM for managing servers and Intune for client devices. Got it?
Yes, understood. Thanks.
Any other question from anyone in terms of lab or something?
Yeah, Kashif sir, just very quickly. Intune admin portal, there are two sorts of, there are two URLs. One's for the admin center and one for education.
Huh?
So we'll be using the Intune admin center
We'll
URL?
be using Intune Admin Center,
Okay.
admin portal, intune.microsoft.com all the time.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question from anyone?
Yeah, sir, one more question. Sir, what is the, like, you mentioned, like, we are enrolling the devices in the Intune portal, right? So we are managing all the stuff through the centralized console, right? Intune console. So what is the availability they are offering, sir? Because we have a 100% dependency, right? Right, for this console, right? Then if that will be getting some default option for the availability, or we need to separately purchase some license or something. I mean the
Availability,
service. Yeah, I mean the
like
service availability.
if this like this if the website is down, then what will you do, right?
Correct. Well, then how we will be managing or defining the settings or policy?
You will have to wait for. It's a good question, but
Mhm.
um, um, thousands and thousands of organizations, they are relying on the same website. So if it is
Okay.
down for you, it will be down for everyone.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay. Or
Okay.
it could be down for your data center. Let's say data
Oh, okay.
center
That
has
happened
some
at the
problem.
place.
India data center has some problem, the connectivity issue. So it will be down for everyone in that data center.
Huh?
So generally,
Okay.
what Microsoft has assured is 99% uptime. So
Okay.
I
So
don't
same
think
like
you will
Azure
have
or
problem.
other service, right?
Yes, yes, because it's on Azure itself.
Azure only. Okay. Okay.
So,
Fine.
Kashif sir, just to add to that, you mentioned about data centers because so if one data center is done, they also have a lot of availability zones, right?
Yes,
Added to the region. So
right,
that's why,
right.
yeah.
So if, yeah, that's a good information. Yeah. So if one data center is down, so you have redundancy. So you can
Yeah.
connect to other data center, and depends if your services you have taken to do the redundancy. So
Uh-huh.
that for that you will have to pay extra to Microsoft.
Okay. Okay. This is what I was asking, sir. Like
Yes,
some feature in Azure, they will be giving some redundancy by default as free. So
right,
that is what I was
right.
asking. Yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
You will have to pay extra. Any other question? Anyone?
I have one question, Kashif. I understand that Intune works with the internet. So, for example, if a user loses his computer, which is enrolled in Intune, and he has a lot of data in it, and someone has stolen or whatever, and if he disconnects from the internet, then we will not have any control over that lost computer, right?
Hmm. If he disconnects the device from internet, then Intune cannot deploy the policy, because Intune can deploy the policy only on the devices which is connected to the internet. So next time if the device comes on the internet, the moment it comes to the internet, it will receive the policy and it will wipe out the data. Suppose if you have initiated the wipe from Intune, it is going to wipe out the data. But if he has not connected to the internet, then data will remain as it is. But the data will be in encrypted format, like you will have some BitLocker encryption and the password will be there. So it is not very easy to stole the data.
All right.
Got it?
Thank you.
Notice.
Yeah,
Any other
hi,
question? Hmm.
Deshwari. So, are we using any third-party tools also with Intune,
Third party tool as in?
like to manage this asset compliance report? Like since the reporting
Ah,
Intune, so I
not as such. Um, uh, if you want Power BI, right? So you can use Power BI for reporting. Okay. But that is also not required. In case if you need it, then only you do it. Most of the reports are, are there in Intune portal, and it is user friendly itself, so anyone can watch the report, I mean see the report and understand it properly, rather than you have to decorate the report and show it to your management or somewhere. So you need Power BI and other thing. Now Intune has various integration. You can use Patch My PC, for example, to integrate Patch My PC application and updates in your Intune portal, and then you can deploy them through Intune to your devices. Okay. Some
Okay.
integrations are there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you guys done with the question? If you have any question, let me know. Otherwise, we will start discussing
Hi,
about
Kashif.
the lab.
I
Yeah.
have one question. Yeah. Can we deploy application through Intune?
Can we deploy application?
Through Intune, like SCCM, we can deploy application like that.
Yes.
Can we deploy application through Intune?
Yes. Application
Yes.
deployment. You can deploy application to Android devices, Mac devices, iOS devices, Windows devices. You can deploy applications.
Okay. In Intune, how can we get that application? Is there any? We are using any third-party applications?
You have to upload the application in Intune portal.
We have to manually upload.
Manually upload the application in Intune portal, just like you do it in SCCM. How do you do that? You manually upload, right?
Yeah. Sometimes we manually upload. We are using Patch My PC.
So I told you, the Patch My PC can be integrated.
Okay.
In my last answer, I was answering somebody. Patch My PC can be integrated in Intune as well, and then you can deploy application of Patch My PC from Intune to your devices. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question from anyone?
Third-party updates, Kasif, third-party updates is possible from Intune? Third-party
Yes,
tools
Patch My
update.
PC. Patch My PC is releasing applications and third-party updates. You can integrate them and deploy it to your enterprise devices.
Okay, that Patch My PC is required for doing this.
Yes, Patch My
Okay.
PC is required. Any other question from anyone?
Nothing, sir. We can continue, I think.
Okay, so my pen stopped working. I don't know why. 1 minute. Okay, no worries. So what you guys have to do is you need to download some applications, guys. Okay, let me open Notepad. So first of all, each one of you need to check your computer configuration. Okay, first of all, you have to check your computer configuration. What is your computer configuration? So point number 1 for today is 14th December topics. Point number 1 is Intune introduction. Point number 2, Intune architecture. Point number 3 is Intune license. Point number 4 is Intune lab setup. We have discussed about these things. Point number 5 is
Hi,
check.
Kash.
Yeah.
Sorry to
The
interrupt.
screen is not visible. Yeah.
Yeah, the screen is not visible.
Sir, can you share your screen? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You can see my screen, right, everyone?
Yes, yes. Now visible. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so point number 1, Intune introduction. We discussed about Intune, the historical background and all, architecture, license, lab setup. Now check your computer configuration. So each one of you, you have to check your computer configuration. So what is your computer configuration? How will you check? You need to click on search down at the bottom. And in here, you need to type in what? System information, system space information. Okay, each one of you, you click on this system information. Okay, so in system information, at the left hand side, you have system summary, and at the right hand side, you have the items and value. So for me, my operating system name is Windows 11 Home, Microsoft Windows 11 Home. So you need to have either Windows 10 or Windows 11, any version, either it is Pro or Enterprise or Home, anything. It should be Windows 10 or Windows 11. That's the first thing you have to check, the operating system of your computer. Second thing is the processor. You need to check your processor. So processor, I have got 4 core and 8 logical processor. So if you have more than this, or um, if you have 2 core processor, you let me know. Okay, processor. Then you have to check the RAM, installed physical memory, RAM. So I have 32 gigabyte of RAM in my computer. You need to have minimum 8 gigabyte. If you have less than 8 gigabyte, you let me know. 8 GB RAM, guys, minimum. Now, the free space. We need to check the free space in C drive and D drive, or whatever the drives you have. You need to check the space. So how will you check the space? Let's open folder, any folder, File Explorer. Okay. And go to this PC. At the left hand side, you have this PC. Now I got 2 drives, C drive and D drive. So in your C drive or D drive or E drive, whatever the drives you have, you need to have minimum 100 gigabyte or minimum 80 gigabyte, 80, in any of the drives, either D drive or E drive or C drive, 80 gigabyte. I don't have 80 minimum requirement because I have already created many computers. So those computers are occupying those spaces. So that's the reason I'm running out of space, guys. Did you guys check the status of your computer?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the minimum configuration, it should be Windows 10 or 11, right? That's the operating system requirement. Point number B is 8 GB RAM you need to have. C is 4 core processor. D is 100 GB free hard disk space, any drive, in any drive, either in C or D or E. That's the requirement, guys. Who has already created Intune account before in the past? Debashish, you did.
Yes, I have done it.
Anyone else?
No, sir.
Okay. So those who have already created an Intune account, for example, Debashish, you will have to have a new phone number, new email address, and new credit card. You can't use those details.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
will not allow you to create a new free trial. We need basically free trial account. We don't have to pay anything to Microsoft for 60 days. Okay, so check your computer configuration that you have to do. Point number 6 is download Oracle Virtual Box. What is Oracle Virtual Box? It is
Yeah.
a tool, a software which will help you to virtualize Windows computer, or you can create virtual machine, Windows machine, or MacBook or Linux computer. You need to download and install this application on your anyone using office computer here? Everyone is on personal computer, right?
Yeah.
Anyone using
Sir.
office computer? Nobody, right? You need to have a personal computer. You cannot do these lab setup on your office computer, guys. There will be a lot of restriction, and it will be against company policy. So you might get into trouble if you do it on your office computer. So better you not do it on office computer, you do it on personal machine, guys. Okay, download and install Oracle VirtualBox. So how will you download and install? I'll show you. You need to open, everyone, let's open Google Chrome or Edge browser or any browser and go to google.com. Okay, come to google.com, everyone, and then here you need to type in download Oracle VirtualBox. Download Oracle VirtualBox. Download Oracle VirtualBox. Now when you search this, you get the first link which says download Oracle VirtualBox. You need to click on that one. Now you have options to download for Windows, Mac, Linux, Solaris. We will go for Windows one, the first one, Windows host, because I think everyone is using Windows computer. So you need to choose this one, Windows host. Okay, so that got downloaded. Where it is downloaded, you see on the top right corner, VirtualBox. This is the one which I downloaded. So each one of you need to download this Windows VirtualBox. Second thing, what you have to do, you need to download. Point number 7 is download Windows 10 ISO image file. Okay, let me copy the link as well so that you have to, let me copy the link. So each one of you need to download and install Oracle VirtualBox. You need to download this one and then download Windows 10 ISO image file. So for ISO image file, what you have to do, you need to again go back to google.com. Okay, now in Google, type in what? Download Windows 10 ISO image file. Download Windows 10 ISO image file and hit enter on the keyboard. Now the first website, which is the Microsoft website, download Windows 10 ISO image ISO file. You need to go to that one. Now on this website, if you scroll down a little bit, you have create Windows 10 installation media. Create Windows 10 installation media. Just below that, you have download now. So you need to click on That one, download now.
Not good.
Sorry.
No, nothing, sir.
Kashyap, you went to the Microsoft site, right?
Yes.
It's download Windows 10 ISO image file. And yes.
Could you please share the link?
Okay, I'm gonna share the link, guys. Both
Yeah,
of
it's
them,
there.
the Oracle VirtualBox link and this one. One minute. Chat. I'm gonna send it to you on the chat window in Teams chat.
I could find. Thank you.
Okay. I gave it to you on the chat window, guys. For those who couldn't find it, you can use that link. Okay. Now in this one, the one which says create Windows 10 installation media, you need to click on this download now. Everyone, you have to click on download now. Okay. And then the first one which says media creation tool. Media creation tool, which is downloaded right here on the top right hand
Excuse me,
side.
Kashif, sir. I can't
Yeah.
see your screen at all.
Nobody can see my screen.
We can.
I could see.
Okay,
able to see, sir.
so those
So are you
who
sharing
cannot
your screen?
yes, I have already shared my screen.
All we
You
see
need
is
to have you joined from Teams application or from the browser?
it's from the browser. It was working fine. I just can see all the names appearing, but not what you're actually doing on your desktop.
So let me okay, but it's only you, right? Let's join again. Can you join the session again?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, guys, did you download this media creation tool? If you have downloaded, you need to click on that media creation tool, everyone, and click on yes. You can see the screen now, Dil?
Yeah. Yes, I can. Thank you, sir.
Notice. Okay, so you need to download this media creation tool and click on that, open that one. Everyone open the media creation tool. Okay, I missed to give you this information. MD 102 is the exam. After you complete the training, the exam is MD 102. So you need to take this exam to become certified. You have to score minimum 700 out of 1000 to score to pass the exam actually. MD102. We'll discuss about exam later on. Okay. Now, so media creation tool, have you downloaded and opened that one? You need to click on accept the license terms and condition.
Hello, Kashif. Are you talking now? Because I couldn't
No,
hear anything.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, thanks.
Is everyone on the same page so far? Anyone left behind? Okay, so here you have to choose the second option which says create installation media. The second one. Create installation media, USB, flash drive, DVD or ISO for another machine, another PC. You have to click on that one and then choose next. Then you have this option to select language, architecture and addition. So language is by default United States, Windows 10 and architecture is 64. So we'll leave the default except the last one which says use the recommended option for this PC. I'm going to uncheck that box. Okay. Rest everything will remain as it is. Okay. And then next. GB free disk space. So you see, I don't have free space in my C drive. That's the reason it is giving me this message. 8 GB of free disk space is needed on C drive. But you will have more than 8 GB hopefully. So what you do, you go next and save the location. Let me free up some space, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me free up some space. So download.
Kashif?
1 minute.
Yes.
Okay, I have more than 8 GB now. Let me share my screen. So let me know when you see my screen, guys. You guys can see the screen?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So I'm going to start this media creation tool again to download this because I did not have more than 8 gigabyte. That's the reason it gave me some error message. So I did some cleanup and now I'm starting it again. So let's see, getting a few things ready.
Kashyap, one question.
Yes.
I just bought this Windows laptop yesterday. So, I have only one drive in this, and it is asking like choose which media to use. If you want to install Windows 7 on another partition, you need to create and then run the media to install it. And it's
No,
giving,
no. Wait.
yeah,
Are you installing anything?
yeah, not installing. I just followed
Wait,
the,
don't do anything. Wait, I'll connect to your computer. Wait,
okay,
don't do anything. Now,
okay.
so let me go back to the same page where I was before.
Mm.
Okay, so create installation media and then next. And then I'm gonna uncheck this box and then next. And then we have to use this option. Everyone, ISO file. Okay, which have to use. We need to use this one, ISO file. Okay, and then next. And now it is asking you to download this on download folder. So you need to choose C drive or D drive or whatever it is. I'm gonna leave it as it is. By default, it goes in download folders. I'll leave that as it is and then click on save. Okay. Click on save. Okay. Since I have already downloaded it, so I don't have to download it again. Now you guys, Sasinta, you share your screen um, and show me the issue what you are facing.
No, it's the same Windows, whatever you have shown. I was asking about the same question and I chose the ISO file
Okay.
and I gave save and it's showing downloading Windows 7.
Okay, then it's good.
Okay.
Sir, it will download something once we save. It's
Yes.
downloading. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It will
Fine. It is
download
progress.
4.5 gigabyte file
Oh,
on your
okay.
computer.
Fine.
That is the Windows 10 ISO image file that it is gonna download on your computer.
Okay. Now it is progressing 11% or something. Okay.
Yes.
No worries.
Okay. Now, once you have started the download process, now you need to install that application, the one which we downloaded. Which one? The Oracle Virtual Box.
Oracle will be.
Yeah. So we downloaded and we need to install Oracle Virtual Box, which is pending. So let's go to the download folder. Everyone, let's go to the download folder. Okay. On the download folder, you will see VirtualBox. Whatever the version you downloaded, you need to right click on that and run as administrator. Run as administrator. And then simply go next and install. If anyone is facing any challenges, let me know.
Kashif, it's asking the user account control. Do you want to allow this app?
Yes.
Okay. Yes,
Click on
yes,
yes.
yes. Thank you.
So it's gonna ask you to install. Let's go next, and install and finish.
So it also said that it's going to disconnect you from the internet.
That's okay. That's okay.
Let's
It
go
is
ahead, yeah.
gonna do it for a fraction of second.
Okay.
Kashif, it's saying that it needs
C++.
Microsoft to, yes. And please
Okay.
install and restart the installation of Oracle.
Okay. So
Can I give OK?
yeah, that's okay. So how many people are facing C++ prerequisite issue apart from
Me.
Sacintha?
Me.
Okay. Those who are facing C++ prerequisite missing issue, you have to wait. Other people, you go ahead and next and install it. Okay. So in case if you don't have C++,
Sir, Tarun here. Sir, it is, for me, it is showing missing dependencies Python core slash Win32 API.
Python core.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Let's do one thing. Those who are getting some issues, you need to go to google.com. Google.com, and in here you need to type in Microsoft C++ redistributable download. Okay. Microsoft C++ redistributable download. Sacintha, you need to go to Microsoft C++ redistributable download. So it is only for the people who are facing challenges during Oracle VirtualBox installation, not for everyone. This step is not for everyone. This is only for the people who are facing issues to install Oracle VirtualBox application. So you need to click on this one, latest supported Visual C++ redistributable download. The first one. Okay.
Sir,
And then
for me also.
Kashif, unable to see your
yes.
screen.
You can't see my screen?
Yeah.
Wait, let me reshare the screen. You guys can see the screen?
Yes, thanks.
Okay.
Yes.
So those who are facing issues with Oracle VirtualBox installation, you need to come to Google and type in Microsoft C++ redistributable download. Microsoft C++ redistributable download.
Can I also do that?
Yes,
I,
you
I
also
just
do that.
shared the error which. Okay. Okay.
And then choose the first one which says latest supported Visual C++ redistributable download. Click on that one. Okay. Now when you come to this page, you need to scroll down little bit. You go down and you see which says latest Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable version and x64. We need to download the x64, this one. Sacintha and
Yes,
Tarun,
I'm listening.
you need to click on this x64. That's gonna download that file, and you see it is downloaded. You need to install this one. So click on that and go next and install VC redistributable 64-bit.
Kashif, I'm facing missing dependency Python core slash Win1032 API.
Have you downloaded this one, VC redistributable?
No, going to download that. Okay.
Jacinta, have you downloaded and installed it?
I downloaded and I installed it,
Hmm.
but
It's asking to restart. Don't restart the machine.
yeah, no, I just closed that window, but it's showing now the fatal error has occurred. Please.
That's okay. That's
Oh,
the Oracle VirtualBox fatal error.
okay. Should I have to click on finish?
Yeah, finish and try again the Oracle VirtualBox. It will not give you any error message.
Okay, thanks, Kashyap.
So those who are facing Python issue, they also need to download this one and try again. And let me know if you still facing problem.
Kashif, after installing VC redistribute, what we need to do next?
Try again installing Oracle VirtualBox.
Kashyap, will you be guiding us for the custom setup for VirtualBox, or I can just click on next and go ahead?
Just go next and typical installation. You don't have to go to the custom one.
All right, okay.
The default selection, you don't make any changes
Yeah,
there.
yes, thanks.
Anyone is still behind? Tarun, what is your status?
Just installed the C++, sir. I'm just installing
Installing
Oracle.
Oracle. Okay. Shabbir,
Installing Oracle Worksbox.
it's
Installation
not
is
giving Python issues now.
For me, it's showing missing
No,
dependencies.
Kashif.
For me, who is saying?
It's me, Sasinta.
What is
It's showing missing dependencies, Python core, Win32 API.
I'm also getting same, sir.
same?
And it's asking like proceed with installation, like installing the Oracle virtual blocks.
Yes, proceed with the installation.
Yeah. And
Proceed with the
now,
installation, guys.
yeah. The way you want this to install.
Sir, can I also click on yes on missing
Yes,
dependent Python code?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So now I'm getting, please choose from the options below, create start menu entries, create shortcut on the desktop. I'll check everything, right?
Yeah.
Now installation is in progress.
Shabbir, installation is done for you too.
Installation is done, Kashif. Now I am able to see the screen, basic mode and export mode.
Okay.
Yeah, Kashyap, it is completed. Welcome to VirtualBox. Tools
Mm.
is showing.
So
The
basically, you are
ISO
getting
that is downloaded. Yeah, complete.
basically you are getting the screen like this, right? You don't have any machine here at the left hand side, like me, but you will have similar screen, right? Oracle VirtualBox Manager.
Sir, which mode basically we should choose, basic or expert mode, right? For starting the Oracle VirtualBox.
Expert.
Like we are getting a expert, okay. Okay.
Is the ISO downloaded, guys? The Windows 10 ISO?
Yes.
Is it still downloading for anyone?
No, Kashif. Yeah, for me it is downloading.
How much it has
For
downloaded
me,
so far?
downloading. 22%. 22%.
Huh?
22%.
22%. Oh, okay.
Why it is showing Kashyap bound to ISO file to a DVD?
Sorry?
It is showing burn the ISO file to a DVD.
No. Just close it. Just close it.
Uh-huh.
We don't have to burn anything ISO. We
Oh,
just have to
okay.
download and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
Okay.
Kashif
So
sir?
I can just, sorry,
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
thanks. Kashif, is it like when it's asking like he asked like burn the ISO file to a DVD?
No,
He just keep
close it. Just
finish.
close it. Yeah,
Finish.
finish. Yeah, close it.
Thank you. Okay.
Kashif sir, I've got a question.
Mm.
For Oracle VirtualBox Manager, we're using the expert mode, right?
Yeah, expert.
Okay.
Karthik, you are saying anything?
Sorry, Kasif. Yeah, I'm just downloading virtual boxes.
How many people with Windows 10 is still downloading? Mm. I think it is downloaded for most of you guys, right?
Yes, Kasif.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Jacinta, you share your screen.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
connected to
You are
different.
on. No. Wait. Because you are on different machine, right?
Mhm.
Anyone else share your screen? Those who have already downloaded Windows 10 ISO image file.
So I will share.
Okay, share the screen. I'll stop sharing. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, this is a file basically which I downloaded, the ISO file.
very good. So that is 4.55 gigabyte file. Okay, minimize it. Now, those who have already downloaded Windows 10 ISO image file and those who have already installed Oracle VirtualBox, you have to follow the steps along what we are going to do now. So everyone, you need to make sure this Oracle VirtualBox Manager is opened on your computer screen. Now, what you need to do is you need to click on new on the top. Okay, so when you go new, it is gonna ask you to choose the name of your computer. So, but before you do that, show me the computer configuration what you have. Open system information. System information.
Okay.
Okay, so you have Windows 11 Home and then
8
10
GB
core
RAM.
processor. Okay, 8 GB RAM. Okay, you have good processor and 8 GB RAM. Okay, good. Now, what is the hard disk space? Open a folder
Uh,
and
1 second, sir.
this PC,
Around 90 GB. Uh,
90
30,
gigabyte in C drive, and
yeah,
D drive you have 240 gigabyte.
correct.
Okay, so you wanna go with C drive or D drive? Which one?
We can go with the C drive, right? That
C
is
drive.
only 4.5 something GB, right? We can go with C drive.
Okay, that's okay. Fine. So let's go with C drive. And those who do not have a space in C drive, you will have to change the folder location. You see the second is the folder location, right? So first in the name type
So
in.
sorry, Kasif. Kasif, sorry. and disturb you. See, I have two codes for logical processor in my system.
And four logical processor or
Two
two
cores,
logical
yes.
processor?
4 logical processor.
That's okay.
Okay, okay.
That's okay. You can continue. Now in the name, type in WINVM001. The first one, WINVM001, capital letter. What is WIN? Win.
Windows.
Since we are creating
VM.
Windows machine. WIN is Windows, VM means virtual machine, and 001 like our first machine. So this is like a naming convention we are choosing. If in production environment, if you see the name of the computer, you will find something like MUM, you know, the Mumbai computers,
Yeah.
or London computers, LON, New York computers, NY something, right? So similarly, we are creating our first virtual machine, and that is a Windows machine. So we are giving name as WIN, that's a Windows machine, VM, virtual machine, 001, the first machine. Now folder, since we are going in the C drive, we will leave the folder default one. We are not going to choose that one. But those people who do not have good space in C drive, you need to change to D drive, you know, change the location to D drive, not C drive. Okay. Now, so folder we will leave, remain as it is, because we have ample amount of space in C drive. ISO we will not choose anything, blank. ISO will go blank. We will add the ISO later on. Type Microsoft Windows. Since it's a Windows machine, so we'll go with Microsoft Windows. We'll leave that as it is. Version, we'll leave that as it is. Windows 10, 64-bit. We'll leave that as it is. Okay. Then you have the second option which says unattended install. Expand that one. So we'll leave everything as it is. We are not going to make any changes. Unattended. Okay. Now then you have hardware. Let's expand hardware. Now in hardware.
Sorry to interrupt. I don't have any of these options except the name, folder, ISO, and in the bottom you have a lot of options, right? Like unattended install, hardware, hard disk. I don't have any of these options.
Okay, so basically I think you are using the basic mode, not the expert mode. Okay. Fine. So you go next. What do you see? Wait. You don't do it,
Okay.
Praveen. Huh?
I can click on next.
What do you see?
Now I see, yes, now it's asking hardware.
Have you given the name? Machine name WINVM001
yes,
in the first screen?
Yes, I gave the name, folder, and I left ISO image blank. Everything is correct. When I click on next, it's asking for hardware, like I can modify.
Okay, so in hardware, you have to give memory as 4097 megabyte. Everyone, 4097, the base memory. 4097.
4097.
4096 is 4 gigabyte, but we are giving 1 megabyte greater than 4 gigabyte. 4097. Okay. Processor, 2 processor. Give 2 processor. Okay. Then you have to go to the hard disk one. Click on hard disk. And here it is asking 50 gigabyte. So let's change that to 80 gigabyte, 80. 80. Okay. And then click on finish.
This is correct, right? 80 point. Okay, yeah, 8. Okay.
Yeah, 80 gigabyte, finish. So we have given all the information. Now we have to make some changes here. So let's go to setting on the top. Setting at the right hand side. Setting. Okay, so make sure you are in expert mode, not in the basic mode, expert mode.
Where I can select type
Expert, you are already in expert mode.
expert mode. Yeah, already.
Give me control.
Yeah, sure.
You need to go to Teams. Yeah, okay, fine. So you see, you have to make sure you are in expert mode. So expert mode is right here. So those who are on basic, make sure you choose this expert mode. Now the name of the machine WIN VM001. Okay. Now you need to scroll down little bit. When you scroll down, okay, for some reason I cannot scroll down. I can't click on anywhere. Okay. So you scroll down little bit, Praveen.
Okay.
So you have processor, memory, base memory 4097, 4 GB memory is already given. Processor, let's click on the processor.
Okay. That is
2 processor is already given. Good. Acceleration. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with the default one. Let's go to motherboard. Motherboard. Now in motherboard we have TPM which says none. The TPM. This one. Change it to version V2.0. Everyone choose the TPM version 2.0. Version 2.0 TPM.
Sorry, Kasif. Can you repeat once again? I am in a general page.
So we in general scroll down, then you will go to the system page.
Yeah.
Then under motherboard, the TPM version you need to change it to V2.0.
Under motherboard. Where is that motherboard? Sorry, general motherboard. Yeah.
Version
TPM.
2, TPM version 2.0.
Yeah.
Done. Then scroll down little bit. Praveen.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay, so wait. Now we have chosen the TPM version 2.0. Then you have to enable EFI. Choose that checkbox. Enable EFI. And choose enable secure boot.
Okay.
The third box and the fourth box. Enable EFI and enable secure boot. Everyone. Enable EFI and enable secure boot. Praveen, let's keep the mouse stable. So enable EFI and enable secure boot. We need to choose to do the BitLocker. We will be able to enable the BitLocker on the machine, and we will be able to migrate the machine from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So these are the prerequisite for Windows 11 machine. So right now we are installing Windows 10, but in future, when we go in the training, we will upgrade this machine from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So these are the prerequisite. Okay, now let's click on OK. Everyone, let's click on OK. Now, once
Boot
you have
order
done
should be
that,
same, Kasif. Boot order should be same. Flop boot order.
Boot order, we are not changing anything.
Okay.
The default one. Now you have storage. As you see, storage. So the second one which says SATA port 1, right? You need to click on the empty one. The one which says empty in front of SATA port 1. Let's click on empty. Click on empty.
This one, sir. Storage.
Below empty. SATA port 1 empty. Under storage, Praveen. Under storage.
Okay.
Empty. You don't see empty?
Yeah.
Okay, when you click on empty, you need to click on choose a disk file. Below one, you have choose a disk file.
Okay.
And then connect the ISO image file which you downloaded, the Windows 10 ISO image file. If it is already downloaded, I don't know for everyone, is it downloaded or is it still downloading? So those where it is still downloading, you will have to wait for some time.
Can I
Okay.
click open, sir?
Yeah. Since you have already downloaded, you click on open. Now you need to do what? You need to wait. I'll tell you what you have to do. You need to power on the machine, but don't do it now. When you power on, you have start button on the top. Okay, don't click on that start button. First, you understand the instruction. Okay. Now, when you power on the machine, okay, then a new window will come. A new window is gonna appear.
Okay. So that I
Okay,
can
wait.
power on.
Wait. So when you power on the machine, then a new window will come. On that new window, when it will say press any key to boot or press any key to start installation from CD disk, something like that, it is gonna say you. Then you need to click inside. You need to click inside and then press any key on the keyboard. Okay, and you have to do quickly, otherwise it will you will have to do it again then. So first understand, you have to click on start, a new window will come, and then wait, on that new window it will say press any key. So once you see that press any key, you click on that where it is written press any key. So you need to click on that and then press any key on the keyboard, and you have to be quick, everyone. So let's start the machine. Click on start and wait for a few seconds. A new window will come. Just wait for a few seconds.
Okay.
Just wait for a few seconds. Wait. It is gonna say press any key. Then you need to click on that and press any key on the keyboard quickly. Yeah, click on that and press any key. Yeah, good. So this is how you have to boot the machine so that it will do the installation of Windows 10 on this machine. So we are basically what we are doing. We are building a new machine, a virtual machine, new Windows virtual machine, because this machine we will be managing from Intune portal. Okay. Is everyone on the same page?
Yes, Kasif.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you need to click on next. Install now. Okay. So it is giving you activate Windows. We don't have license. We have not purchased any license. So choose I do not have a product key. Okay. Now here we have various editions. We will go with Windows 10 Pro. Let's choose Windows 10 Pro. Everyone, wait. Everyone, you have to choose Windows 10 Pro. Don't choose Windows 10 Pro N or education or home, anything, just Windows 10 Pro. In production environment, we give Windows 10 Pro or we give Windows 10 Enterprise. Okay, so two operating system, either Pro or Enterprise. Generally, we give Enterprise to our employees, but here I'm choosing a Pro because we don't have Enterprise option. We will convert this from Pro to Enterprise later on.
Kashyap? Kashyap?
Yes.
I am stuck in the active Windows. It's asking the product key looks like It's asking for the product key.
Choose I do not have product key.
Like, okay. There's an option. Okay, in this I need to choose Windows 10 Pro.
Yeah, Windows 10 Pro, and then click on next. Windows 10 Pro, click on next, Praveen.
Yes, sir.
Accept the license terms and go next. Now here you have to choose the second option, custom, and then next. Okay, now it is building Windows 10 machine. Anyone left behind? Is it downloaded for everyone, the Windows 10 ISO?
Yes, sir.
Anyone left behind, let me know. I will connect to your computer and help you.
No, no, Kashif. No, Kashif. I am just in the download page. 64% is download.
64%. Okay, so looks like it is gonna take another like 10-15 minutes for you. Okay, fine. So once it is done, you have to follow this step and build your machine.
Okay, Kashif.
I will also share the recording with you guys. So those who left behind, you have to follow the recording and perform the task. Okay, but you don't have to miss any session. I don't want any one missing any session because it will be too difficult for you and it will be difficult for me. So make sure you attend each and every session on time. Now those who have already enrolled to this session, right? You need to send your Gmail ID on the WhatsApp group. Gmail ID to get the access to the recording because access will be given on your Gmail ID. Don't give me your Outlook or Yahoo or Hotmail or any other uh, email address. You need to give your Gmail account on the WhatsApp group. The Gmail account which you use on daily basis, the one which you use on your laptop and on your mobile phone. Okay, make sure you give that one because otherwise you will uh, have to log in with that particular account which you have given to me. Okay, so the regular one which you use on daily basis to send email to anyone. Okay, I have received email address from 4 people, 5 people so far. 6, 7. Okay.
I will. Sir, if there is any group in WhatsApp or if they are in Teams.
Yeah, if you are not part of that group, then you send me separately on WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. I will share.
Yeah.
Regular email, right? The normal email address.
Gmail ID, yes, Gmail.
I just share you, sir.
So is there a separate group you created in WhatsApp? I'm not in that.
Yes. Okay, I will add you in that one. Have you sent me the Gmail ID?
I'll do that now.
So only one person is left behind. Rest everyone is on the same page.
Yes, sir. I think so.
Yes, Kasif, it is almost 97% getting files ready for installation. 98%.
Okay. Anyone else left behind apart from Debashish?
I've just sent you my Gmail ID.
Kasif, it is almost means installing updates. Okay, it is almost means completed state. Finishing up now.
Which one? Give me a minute, guys.
Yeah, now Windows needs to restart to continue.
Okay, guys. Any questions so far?
Sir, for me, it's asking, let's start with region. It's saying United States. Can I proceed?
Tarun, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Share your screen, Tarun. Share your
Yeah.
screen. So we'll be wrapping up in 5 minutes, guys. Let's finalize the Windows 10 setup. So you guys need to, automatically it is gonna come to this stage. The Windows 10 machine, the one which you are building right now, it is gonna come to this stage wherein you have to choose your region. So region you choose by default it is coming US, so you choose India. If you are in India, if you are in US, I choose US. Depends on your region, the country where you are in, and then go to yes. Language is fine. The keyboard US is fine. Let's go yes. Add a second keyboard. We don't need any second keyboard. Let's click on skip.
Kashif, so I've got a question, very quick one.
Mm.
With
Yes.
the Intune subscription, um, has everybody done the subscription
No,
already?
we
Have you
will
done
do
the subscription?
tomorrow.
We'll do that
We
tomorrow.
will do
Okay.
tomorrow. Okay, let's choose the second option which says setup for an organization. So each one of you, you have to choose these options once you reach to this stage. Okay, I know some of you guys are still behind, but you have to follow this step later on when you come to this stage. Click on setup for an organization. Next. Okay, this is the stage where you have to stop. So this is like a final stage wherein you have to log in, but you don't have to log in. I will let you know what you have to do tomorrow after this stage. Okay, so let's take a snapshot of this machine. Snapshot is what? Snapshot is to capture the current image of the machine. So in case in future, if you would like to come to this stage, you can come in the future. Um, you can go back to this stage anytime in the future. So let's take a snapshot. How will you take a snapshot? Click on the machine on the top and then take a snapshot and type in blank machine snapshot. Blank machine snapshot.
Kashyap, one question.
Hmm.
For the snapshot, you just click normal clicking or the right clicking, just you did snapshot?
Normal
Or?
click. Normal click on
Okay.
the machine
And it
and
showed an
take
option.
snapshot. Take a snapshot.
All right, yeah, thank you.
And type in blank machine snapshot and click on take. That's it. It will take few seconds to complete the snapshot. Snapshot is mandatory, everyone. Don't log into the machine. Take a snapshot first. Okay. Okay. So Tarun, you are all set.
Yes.
Anyone else who is all set so far have taken a snapshot?
Yes, sir.
Dil, you are
Yes. Yeah.
on the same page. Okay. Debashish, what is your status?
Now it is showing, now we have some important setup to do.
Okay. Praveen?
Sir, it is restarting after installation. This is
Okay.
getting restarting.
So after restart, you need to choose your region, your keyboard, and then choose um, setup for an organization. Don't use personal. Setup for an organization and take snapshot.
So region and all will be okay, same only, right? Default only. Default will come, right?
Either you go with default. Default is US. Either you go with default US or you go with India, the exact location,
Okay.
wherever you are.
Then I need to take a snapshot. That's it, right? For today.
Yeah. Make sure you take snapshot once you reach to the login page, the Microsoft login page. Okay. So what we have done in today's session, guys, just a quick summary. We have discussed about Intune introduction, Intune architecture, Intune license, Intune lab setup. We have checked the computer configuration. We downloaded and installed Oracle VirtualBox. Download Windows 10 ISO image file. Point number 8 is build a new Windows 10 virtual machine. Point number 9 is take snapshot. Okay, on the login page, Point number 10 is turn off the machine. You can turn off the machine now, the virtual machine, not the laptop, guys. Turn off the virtual machine. Okay, guys, I'm gonna send this steps, the topics on the WhatsApp group. Okay, the one which I have created for you guys. And also I'm gonna share the recording with you. I have received email address from you guys. I'm gonna give you access of the recording so that you guys can access the videos of every session. Okay.
So I've got a quick question, yeah. So when I'm closing the virtual machine, we're just powering off the machine, yeah. There are three options: that is shut down the signal,
Power off.
save the power off, yeah. Okay.
Power off.
Thank you.
Jacinta, what is your status?
I am yet to get the setup for organization page.
Okay.
After that, I will take snapshot and I'll shut down.
Ejaz, what is your status?
I'm good.
Yep. Built the machine?
Yes.
You've taken snapshot?
Yes, all done.
Okay. Anyone left behind? Anyone need help?
Kashif, I am still downloading Windows 10 IS profile. It's 95%.
Oh,
I
you
will
are still
follow the step
behind.
with the help of Rika.
Okay.
I have make a note of it.
Okay.
I will follow it.
Okay. In case if you guys need help, anytime you message me. If I am available, I can connect to your machine and take a look. What is the problem? Okay. Message me. Okay, guys.
Fire off the VM. How to
Sorry?
power off?
One by one, guys.
How to power off that VM?
How to power off? Just click on the cross mark on the right hand side top.
Okay.
And then it will ask you to power off. Choose the power off option.
Yes, got it. Thank you.
Power of the virtual machine, is it?
Power of the virtual machine. When you have taken the snapshot. Don't power off now. Okay. Okay, guys. We'll meet tomorrow, 10:30 India time, sharp. Everyone. I want you to be on time and don't miss any session. Okay. I hope the session was informative. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye now.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye, Kasif.
Thank
Bye,
you.
all.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.